Drumroll please, this is an Olive story coming to you with a review. My very first review from my very first cannabidol product, Greg Praxter's 750 milligram Supherbals. And for those of you who don't understand the dosage as well, they range anywhere usually from 200 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams, and depending on your level of pain, anxiety, etc. You can talk to people with fibromyalgia, parents who have kids with epilepsy, and they'll give you these deep reviews. They know the numbers. If you were to ask me, I usually recommend a 750 milligram, and I'm going to tell you the details on this in a minute. I usually recommend, or what I would recommend based on what I've been nonstop reading about since last week, trying Greg Praxter's sample that he had sent me. He's an amazing guy, and so what I do recommend is a 750 milligram bottle, and you may be seeing this backwards. I apologize. 750 milligram bottle of CBD oil. That's cannabidol, and I recommend that you start testing. Trial and testing yourself anywhere from 5 to 25 drops twice a day. It depends on your level of pain. It depends on your symptoms. It depends on what you're looking for. And without further ado, let me introduce the vlog. And before I do, first I want to give a very quick and brief introduction into the owner of this brand. Now, I know a good I know I know enough about him to be impressed. He is, from as far as I can tell in the conversations that I've had with the guy, he's an amazing guy. He's a very dedicated guy. He's a very heartful guy. And his name is Greg Praxter, and he pushes forward his idea of healing in a very shamanic, medicine man healing sort of way, and he's bringing this value into the mainstream. And one of the ways that he's doing that is through cannabidol, and it's an amazing plant medicine. It's one of the two main components inside of cannabis. And for those of you who don't know what cannabis is, or don't know what cannabidol is exactly, it's one of the main cannabinoids. Your brain and body have their own cannabinoid system. It's this system that is part of you. It's how your body communicates with itself, and etc. Due to our environment and some other processes, our body and our cannabinoid system is affected negatively. It's a big no-no due to pollution, what we eat, the pesticides, etc., GMO, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to hear too much about that. And so what this cannabidol does is it helps rebalance out your nerves, regenerate them. This is dead serious. Look up the information, guys. Regenerate them, reduces inflammation, reduces pain. It's antipsychotic. It's so not only is it not psychoactive, as far as that's a lot of people's fears with CBD, with THC, sorry. Not only is CBD non-psychoactive, but it's actually antipsychotic. Please feel free to look up the studies. If I get a chance, I will link them here. I'm starting out these vlogs, so bear with me. So anyways, to the review. This is an amazing review. This is a 750 milligram bottle, like I mentioned before. It's right here. It says non-GMO, sacred CBD oil. Apply 25 to 50 drops under your tongue for 60 seconds. And the mix that he does is MCT oil. And MCT oil is just an extraction from coconut oil, and they're really good for your brain and body. Your body absorbs them really well and uses and converts them into energy. What MCT means, medium chain triglycerides. So that just means it's like a medium-sized train, and it slowly digests it for energy. So it's very sustainable, and it's a good way if you're really, in my opinion, it's a wise way to convert cannabidol oil. He also uses sunflower lecithin. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that right, and it just helps synthesize the molecules better, so that way you can ingest it easier. And I'm very fond of his product. He was the first cannabidol oil I tried. I believe it was about a week ago, and I know that doesn't sound like much. It's a lot for me because of how much I tend to get done within a short amount of time. Let me just express something to you. So the first day that he sent me and him were talking about a Peruvian medicine for my eyes, and while in this conversation, we decided that he was gonna send me a sample of cannabidol oil, and he did. And I tried it, a few drops under my tongue, and I didn't even know I was stressed until I was not stressed. And that's what came to me, and it came to me very fast. My knee pain started going away. I used to work way too hard, push myself way too much. My the swelling in the back of my neck went down, and my headache went away because the swelling in my neck went down. So it was a double layered effect there also. Mostly, I noticed that my anxiety dropped, and I felt more fluid. Honestly, I felt like I could think and do my work. I am someone who likes to creatively problem solve. I do a mix of comedy and some photography and just general content creation, and it uses up a lot of energy for sure. Um, so I just felt so amazed by that product the first day that I tried it. I finished off the sample that day, and I got it. I got it near the end of the day, and I finished it off that day. And the next day, I started reading about how to start a cannabis business, and that's how fascinated I was by it. And then I started reading more on it. And then since then and now, I've been nonstop talking to people involved inside different Facebook cannabis groups, asking them about their techniques, what they've learned from cannabis, how it's helped them, their families, how it's helped anywhere from lupus to fibromyalgia to different conditions. Please ask me questions about this. I am so addicted to learning, and I am so motivated to really get to the depth of what this can offer inside the modern world. I am dead serious about this. And so my review on Greg Praxer's cannabis oil. I haven't tried others yet. I am waiting for Koi to come in. That's another top brand. And I'm also waiting for Hempworks, I believe. Yes, Hempworks. Both of those, I believe, are 750 milligrams, or if not, one of them is 1,000 milligrams. I'm going to look into what kind of processes they use to make that extraction, and then going to be taking that on, guys. So I don't want to bore you too much. I just want to give you a quick overview on my feelings about this, my thoughts about this, where I'm at, how I feel. Let me lower the chair. Sorry, totally talking over you, more or less. Fair enough. So what else can I say about this? What else can I say about this? I think I'm set for now. But I definitely do recommend his product, and I recommend, and his delivery gets to you quickly. He's very on point. He's very on the spot. He works with an amazing company. He is part of an amazing company, and if you guys learn anything or have any questions or anything else, please feel free to message me. And thanks. Ciao.